What's going on, family? Thank you for stopping by today. Right now, I'm actually about to get my boat ready because we're going fishing tomorrow. We're going to actual two lakes. We're going to be lake hopping. These two lakes are right down the road from one another, and every picture I've seen, it's been some giant bass coming out those two waters. They're owned by the Wildlife Nature Preserve, so both of the lakes are well stocked. They actually got feeders in there, so if there's feeders in there, there's plenty of bait fish in there for these bass to feed on, which gives me the idea to go ahead and start using and tie on one of my big baits, which is the big glide bait I used on the bass tournament out in Wilson. So tomorrow it's going to be big bait and square bills and some crankbaits. You know, I think we're going to get on tomorrow. We're going to definitely catch some big bass tomorrow. Both of those lakes, like I said, got nice bass, and I heard nothing but good things, and I see nothing but good things. So we're going to go out there and we're going to get on them. Oh, let's get it. And I'll see you all soon. We made it out here, buddy. Let's get it. Man, this is some beautiful water. It's a beautiful sunset. Come on, man. You can't beat that. Not too many places to fish off the bank, which is pretty good. Reason why I say that is because everywhere around here is kind of wooded, and right now those bass are probably pushed up on the bank, kind of off the ledges. Fish are jumping out here, so I'm not even gonna waste no time. I'm gonna get out here, put this boat in, and we're gonna pull some bass out of here. Let's get it. All right, as you all can see, kind of like 100 yards out there, all these birds are hitting the water, which means that there's a bunch of bait fish being pushed up. So I'm gonna try out there first. I know there is a small island out there that you can't see, but there is a nice little drop off where I think some bass will be at. So we're definitely gonna try that spot first, and then we'll work our way around. So let's get it. So what I'm gonna do is, since I don't have a depth finder and I can't really tell how deep it is out here, I'm gonna go on Google Maps and I'm gonna see if I can get on top of that island and start fishing around there. First things first, let's go ahead and let's not waste no time. Let's just get it out there. Let's do it. I'm using a big glide bait that I got from Bass Pro Shop about a few months ago. Looked like something was behind it. Oh, I'm on top of the island right here. Okay. You can literally stand on top of this island right here. Wow, it's probably about 3 feet. Okay. Okay. I know it was shallow out here. It's like a rock face. This is perfect. Should throw a jig down there. What I'm doing right now is I still see the island, and I'm just going to work it down. Just working it off the slope side of the island. Hopefully there's something cruising around it. If not, I'm gonna give it a few more casts, and then we're just going to work the edges. Oh, that was a hit. I think he got it. Got him. Got him. Got him. Let's go. Not bad, not bad. We're in the right location. Okay. Okay. But that didn't take long, did it? That didn't take long. Let's go. Alrighty, let me keep working this island. That didn't take long. Ooh. Now this bass has a nice little hump in it. I can only imagine the other bass that are in here. So let's get the little ones out the way and get the big ones. Alright, like I said, we started at the island. I know that island is going to be hot. I did not fish the whole island. I just fished one side, maybe about half of it. And like you all saw, we definitely caught one. So I know those giants are out there, but right now I want to fish the bank while it's still cool. The sun is coming up, and I definitely think these bass are probably going to be pushed in the shallows right now. Not necessarily towards the deep yet, just because it was a cool night. It looks like we got some rain, and I'm just go with my instinct. Always go with your instinct. Always go with what you know. Right now I'm heading to this point right here. Like I said, this whole lake has a little steep drop off, so I think that it's going to be wise. Whoa, I'm in shallow right now. Matter of fact, this is another island. Not an island, but it's shallow over here. I can definitely see the bottom. So yeah, let's tread softly right now. This was one other location that I saw on the map that I wanted to fish at, because this is really shallow right here, which would probably be a good spawning area when those bass do spawn. It's shallow, and it's a steep drop off on the island and right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of work my way away from the shallows, but kind of still, be on the edge of the water. So like I said, the water is very, very warm right now. The sun is definitely coming up, but this overcast, I think, is still going to keep the bite on a little longer, going to keep these bass active. And yeah, we're going to see what I do. I do have my frog on. I'll be surprised if I get a frog hit, but this is my first time fishing this lake, so you never know, what these bass are going to be hitting on. I got a jig right in the middle of the water. So I'm going to fish this edge. Looks like there's a small little creek up in here. And I'm going to throw my frog back there and see what happens. We're not going to spend too long right here. Like I said, it is shallow right here. Looks like a great spawning spot, but these bass may not be right here. But it doesn't mean that they're not. All right, ain't nothing over here. I ain't gonna waste my time. All right, we tried that bank over there. It looks juicy, but there just wasn't enough surface activity. And I always say, where there's bait, there's bass. Remember that, where there's bait, there's bass. So if you see bait breaking the water, best believe something's pushing them up to start breaking the water. So I'm gonna head back over to the island. If we were in the spawning season right now, I would definitely be burning the bank up. But I caught that one fish, and there was a small fish right out on this island, and there's a lot of bait fish breaking the water right around this island. So remember, where there's bait, there's always bass. But where there's bass, there's not always bait fish. So remember that. Okay, we're pushing up on the island right now. I'm still gonna go with my instinct. Between the shoreline and this small little island right here, the island has a steep drop off, and the bass are breaking the water. So I'm gonna continue going with my instinct. I put on a crankbait, probably dive about 6-7 feet. I think this will get some bass active. I don't know, the jig, maybe that bass was telling me something. Maybe the bass are looking down versus up. So with that being said, maybe this jig will be hitting the bottom as I'm working it down this underwater ledge. So let's get to it. Like I said, man, we got to pull some giants out. We're going to do it. He got the right idea. It is heating up out here, but I ain't getting in the water. Probably. I ain't even gonna talk much, man. We about to put this boat in the water. This is one of my favorite lakes. I'm gonna try this spot over here. Definitely got some big fish in here. Still gonna use my glide bait. The water is a little darker, so the fish should be closer to the surface. The sun won't be hitting them that hard. So let's get the boat in the water. Got him, don't you? Oh, get him, boy. Get him. Got on? Come on now.
He got my thread.
I got the net.
I can't do him.
I got the net. I got the net. Reel it on in. He up there good, man. Don't lose him. He good. Come on. Oh, there we go. He won't. That's the one he won't. That's the one he get. And we got him. I might just keep him in the net.
How you gonna hold the net for?
That's how far he is. He got a bucket?